Hello everyone, welcome to Rachel Pichler Yoga. Just in case we haven't met before, my name is Rachel. Now today we are focusing on our upper body, all through our back, our shoulders, neck, arms. Find a little bit of space to move and let's get started. All right, so let's find our way to tabletop, onto our hands and knees. And we'll start with our hands right under our shoulders. Spread your fingers wide. And then you might sway. You could go side to side. You could make a U shape or a half circle shape, going back towards the bottom of the mat. So getting into your wrists and your forearms a little bit, you could make this a full circle, drawing that shape around your wrist. So a little bit more of a stretch through the wrist when we come forwards. And just switch direction should you be doing a full circle, or just continue to sway however feels good. And then we'll come back through center. We'll slow down that sway. And you can take one hand, turn the palm to face up. Just a counter stretch for the wrist. And then you can switch sides. Spread your fingers wide still, palms facing up. And then we can come back to our hands and knees. Awesome, you guys. We're going to reach the left arm forwards and our right arm is going to come under the chest. Come straight down. See if you can bring your right shoulder all the way to the ground. See if you can rest your head on the ground too, just keeping the hips nice and high. You can let your chest get a little bit heavier. The left shoulder can get closer to the ground too. But take just one more breath. And then you can lift. You can lift up back to tabletop. And we'll switch sides. Right arm reaching forwards and left arm sliding underneath the chest. So try to get the shoulder down if you can. Your head too, if possible. And with our hips staying high. And as you let your chest get heavier, maybe the right shoulder can get closer to the ground as well. Awesome work, you guys. Slowly, slowly, you can lift all the way back up. Come onto the hands and knees again just for a moment. We are going to lay down on our bellies. So you can slowly lower yourself down. Now we're going to bring our left arm out to the side. We're going to make a cactus arm with it. So palm facing down, elbow in line with the shoulder, and then turn to rest on your left cheek. And then maybe you'll roll onto your left side as well. Maybe all the way onto that left hip. Maybe your right leg will even go a little further behind you to give you a bit of a twist through your back. If you did come onto the left side, slowly tip yourself back over onto your belly. Take your right arm, set up your cactus arm, palm facing down. Take a peek that your elbow is in line with your shoulder. And then you can rest on the right cheek and you can tip over onto the right side any amount, maybe all the way onto the hip though. Maybe the left leg goes a little bit further behind you just to turn the hips, to give you a bit more of a twist through the back. But finding that sweet spot for your right shoulder, chest and arm. Awesome, you guys. If you're on your right side, just slowly tip back over onto your belly. You can stack your palms. Give your hips a gentle sway side to side. And then we're going to be pushing ourselves back up to tabletop again. So back to our hands and knees. So we're going to do something similar. We're going to try to bring our right shoulder to the ground again, but over towards the left side of the mat. So turning the upper body or rotating the upper body a little bit more to the left. So our knees are staying where they are, but just the upper body is going to the left. So we feel our back a bit more. And then we're going to try to bring the right shoulder all the way down, the arm all the way down. And if you can bring it towards your left knee, you can do that, but there can definitely be space between the shoulder and the knee. But lift the hips, keep the hips lifted, almost like they're encouraging your shoulder and your head all the way down to the ground. Just take a second, try to rest your head if possible. And then this time, instead of letting the left shoulder try to get closer to the ground too, we'll actually lift it up so that we are twisting more. So maybe you push into your left fingertips. You can have your hand beside you, or you could reach it up and past the head, whatever allows you to open your chest more. And you might even end up looking up above you. Maybe feeling your neck a bit more, your back, as well as your shoulder. Just another breath here though. And then you can slowly find your way back up all the way to your hands and knees, taking your time, moving in any way that you need to move once you get back to tabletop. And then we are just switching sides. If you're not quite ready, take your time. But if you are ready, our knees don't move. Our upper body will go towards the right, and we'll try to bring the left shoulder down over towards the right as much as we can, maybe towards the knee. And when the hips fall towards the heels, to place your arm and shoulder down, try to lift them back up. And rest your head if possible. And then maybe trying to lift the right shoulder higher. Resist the urge to reach that arm up into the air though. Press the fingertips into the ground. Let that hand support you. Maybe reaching up and above the head or at your side. But you might end up looking up above you, resting on the back of your head. Awesome work, you guys. Take another breath. And then you can slowly lift. And maybe you'll take a moment and tabletop, or you could come down to child's pose. Your knees could be wide. They could be together. Rest your forehead on something, your arms, the ground. And just take a moment to relax your back, your shoulders, your arms. And notice any sensations flowing through you. And feel free to stay here for as long as you'd like. Or you can lift up and maybe sit back on the heels and bring your hands together. Short and sweet, but that is all that I have for you today. So thank you so much for joining me. Enjoy the rest of your day, and until next time, namaste.